Alright, we'll go back to an league race this time. We're back with the FTRL for a long overdue FTRL finale of China. Why did this take so long? Well, I don't know. I wasn't arsed, and it became one of those things that it just sat longer and longer. And because I didn't do it immediately, it just sat there. And here we are, over a week after the fact. So, look. To be fair, FTRL is not coming back until like the 23rd of November, so maybe it's not a bad thing that this is late, but this is a dry session, and the less said about qualifying, the better, to be honest. Want to see what the medium story was like, and then go out late on and set softs and see how close to 11th I could get. I was looking pretty good, and then I accidentally invalidated heading on to the back straight. This track is garbage. I've never enjoyed this track. Ever since moving to a wheel, I've never enjoyed this track. I've had one good race here, which is in DNS back in F1 2018, where I should have won with a safety car. Squandered this. Fun fact: this is the only race in TMT history where I finished outside the top 10. So, yeah. At least I think. Maybe F1 2019 Division 3, I may have... surely not, though. I think, yeah, so I think it was F1 2018, and I finished outside the top 10 at this place. Legit. So, that's... The struggles, maybe not as much then... No, sorry, maybe not as much now as they are then, but... As they were then, rather, but... Still not great. Anyways, the strategy, look, I decided to have some fun for this last one. Oh, the tyres here suck ass. Mediums are garbage. I don't know about hards. Softs are terrible as well. So anyways. Here we go then. Let's see what we can do from P14 anyways. Lights out. And away we go. Premature on that. Well, it's a decent start, to be fair. These starts have gone a little bit better of late. A little. Not much. A line on the outside here opens up, so nice and easy does it. I think Chicken understeered a little bit there. But you're just trying to search for the space. There's McLaren that gets pent up there, that's Fox. So we just slot in here behind Adam. I know there's a car on my right hand side, which is Fox. He's on softs, that's fine. He'll go through. And did I leave this whole first lap in? But it'll give me a chance to explain the issues with this track, which is traction zones. This one being one of them, coming out of turn 3 being another. I go through the gears far too early, man, because I fear I'll lose on traction. I was up to 4th gear there when I should really have been in 3rd, and this is a theme I've seen often. I want to try and cut this out next season. There goes one car. It's who was that? I don't know who it was. I think it was maybe Williams, maybe, or no, it was a Haas. It was Dan. That's what it was. And so many traction zones. I hate this complex. I absolutely hate it. It's not like France, like it's a worse for like France. It's satisfying nailing the how you unwind onto that Mistral straight. This is not. There goes another car. That's I think that is Chris this time. This is absolutely not one of those, and I just hate this track, man. It's like you get up to sector 1 is fine, and sector 3, it really is just sector 3 mostly that I just really don't like. Even though sector 3 is just like the straight, but that snail section's stupid. Anyways, we negotiate lap 1. I'm ranting. I really don't like this track. It shouldn't even be in the game because it's not even on the calendar, but no, we have to have it for esports. So thanks, Codemasters, for making me race a track that shouldn't be on this game. Anyways, another car drops. That is Zumpy. So he drops and we're up to P10. Pace was fine this early part. It really just disappeared later. The pace was okay. So we're within DRS here at Wesker still. So that's fine. Whoa, talk about a seamless transition. This is lap 4. There's a contact from behind. I hate that hairpin corner as well, by the way. For some reason, it's stupidly hard to take tight. And you understeer like, through the mid part of it. It's really bizarre. Anyway, some people pitching as well on softs. So Andy's just going to zip by here. I probably should have fed this a little better, but the strategy here, in retrospect, I should have just gone medium hards and be done with it. But I wanted to play, I wanted to gamble, but it was the last race. I wanted to have some fun. And there is a safety car, which if you start on softs, this was absolutely perfect because you could just do medium if you did. If you didn't use your mediums basically in qualifying, you could use them anyways, I suppose. But pretty perfect timing from that point of view. So I was like, well, shit. So some people have pit already. If I was going to use the softs, I would have stretched into lap 7 or 8, so I would have been in this window. We're going to stay out though, because yeah, why not? I'll take track position. So people are going to the pits. We're going to be in P5. I think this would be. Would this become P4? I feel like someone binned onto the safety car. I can't remember. Why did I leave all this in? I have no idea. It's a lot, whatever. We sneak through anyways. You got Sway behind, and then Ox behind, who was leading the race and had pitted. So I was of the mind, well, I'm not going to fight anyone. I'm not going to fight Ox here when he comes through, because spoilers, he's going to come through, and Sway has sneaking the same as well. So he's going to get through on Sway pretty quickly. And I was caught completely nappy at this restart. They went so early. I wasn't expecting it. So I guess fair play. Because I guess generally speaking, you expect it to be as late as possible, but they went for the reverse, which is they went super early, which is a pretty good strategy, to be fair, given that you go for the opposite essentially. As Ox then let him go, and I thought I was an awesome teammate this race, because this point of the race started the because he's free to race with the guys that haven't stopped yet, and the leaders essentially behind him, you know, have to come through us. So I was feeling trust myself that I was being a really good teammate, because lap 10 and Dutch is only coming through now, and Ox is 3 odd seconds plus up the road. He's gone, and he's not being caught. So I thought I was looking at him. He's almost out of the hairpin. I was chuffed. I thought I bought him a bunch of time. Here comes Sway, who I think came out of defense rather than attack. Anyways, this starts the phase of the race where I just dropped positions. Like, the floodgates open. Like, once one came through, they all started to come through. Essentially, I don't know what happens at this phase of the race where the pace just disappears. I really don't. Fox here obviously starting on soft. He's on mediums. He has to do the 2-stop. I kind of entered that corner a little too narrowly. He goes through anyways. There's Zumpy and there's Dan, and there's a whole bunch of other cars to come through. So again, I just to be fair, we're dealing with. To be fair, I said the pace drop. To be fair, we're dealing with cars who have made stops at this point, who are on fresher tires. So I guess I should cut myself some slack here. But anyways, here comes Zumpy. He is going to get through. Dan, I believe, hadn't stopped because he was recovering from his spin, I think. Maybe he paid for fresh. Oh, no, he couldn't have paid for fresh medium. I think he started on mediums. No, he started on softs, didn't he? He got inside the top 10, I think. I can't remember. Anyways, he's going to be coming pretty soon. Actually, I hadn't really considered that too much, to be honest, to the effect of new tyres, really. I just thought my pace was just dropping like a stone. Lap 12, go deep there to turn. I think that's turn 6. And Dan's going to get through on the outside here. Let that one go, and then Tom is going to be next. So kind of positions are dropping like flies here. Like, it really is just a little messy. And got Dylan just behind that as well. I'm not sure why I left. I'm struggling because flipping, like, not a ton really happened in this race. I know stuff has happened, but not a ton. I'm losing positions because I'm on a worse tire essentially, because everyone's boxed, I think. That corner, that snail section, by the way, I know I talked about being in the higher gears. I didn't care if I was in the higher gear there, because I've seen cars lose the back end there. I've seen myself lose the back end there. And Tom's going to go for the dive here. I left the space. It wasn't really a dive, but he goes through. So like I hate unwinding onto that straight. I really do. And of course, if you do it, you're compromised the whole way down, and etc, etc, etc. And there comes Dylan then to, well, he's trying to come at least to put me down in P13. So, having been in the lofty heights of 5th, within 6 laps or so, 7 laps, no, 4 laps, 4 or 5 laps, it's disappeared very quickly. So, he goes through, and then we've got like Joe and Tico who are having nightmare races. So, basically in last, for all intents and purposes, of those competing on the track. Lap 14, I decided, look, feck it. We'll try and see if another safety car comes out. Plenty of them have happened. So, in the past. So I thought, you know what, let me go softs. And then, who knows. I just wanted to run the softs. I don't know. Like, this wasn't the right strategy by any means. I'm fully aware of that. And I knew that really heading in. I just wanted to run the soft compound tire, you know? I just wanted to do that. Because I hate those mediums, and I don't think those hards are much better. So, and look, the softs, let's do 2 softs into the end here. So, I don't know. I just want to have some fun on some softs. Now, I'm not racing anyone per se here at the moment, but now, if I wanted a better race result, I should have gone hard in retrospect, obviously. But I did think another safety car would be coming. I had the fastest lap for a second as well, as this turned into a 2-stop race now, to be fair. People on the safety car, I think, did medium soft or medium medium. So we did come out in front of a few cars, but this is getting towards the end of my soft stint. Or at least certainly the last third of it, so my tyres aren't really in fighting condition. More people come into the pits. And this is my box window as well. Zumpy is going to get by here a little brazenly. But he gets through nevertheless, and Andy just there as well. And so we're going to be scrapping away. There's not going to be too much I can do about this, just like the other stint, because the softs are beginning to go, and this is my box. I am boxing this lap. We're going to stick with it though, because I came back as Zumpy. I was going to go around the outside here. Again, I just want to have fun at this stage, you know what I mean? Just, I don't know. It's last race of the season. I'm basically finishing where I'm finishing, so in terms of the championship, so which I forgot to just I need to add at the end of this one. So just trying to have some fun. That's all we're trying to do. Tom's going to get through here using his rear wheel to kind of bit of a squeeze. If that had given me a warning, I would have been a little annoyed. If that had given me damage, I would have been even more annoyed. But anywho, I was boxing this lap anyway, so it doesn't really make I think I'm boxing this lap. Oh no, I decided to extend. So and then I forgot to include the part where Svei overtook me, but he was 3 seconds behind, so it shows you how much pace he had versus the tyres we're having here. So look, no safety car came, so I came in for another set of softs. And yeah, at this point now, obviously, look, I'm basically last essentially. Tico's pedaling around like a lap down. I think he was trying to bring out a safety car. I don't know, because he spun and it was off the track so many times. He was stopped at the track in so many different parts. It makes me think he was trying to bring out a safety car, but none came. I could be wrong, but none came, and which would have been nice. I would have loved a safety car now, to be honest, but I don't think it would have done anything for me, because Fox is coming into the pits here. I don't think it would have done anything for me, because you know, I would have on my last set of new softs. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people would have boxed for softs anyway, and like track position here is pretty important, and I've shown that I just can't really keep positions here. So Fox came in. We're catching Wesker, who was clear, and then he had a little spin, I think, or at least a half moment. At 26, you see Wesker in front there on the hards, and Fox is just behind me. I was just I just wanted to follow him basically. I knew he was going to come through, so like, let me use his DRS, and that can help me close up as well to Wesker. So that was my thinking as to why I let that one go. But he was on fresher tyres anyway, and he's quicker, so he's coming through regardless. I think he was can't remember if he was runner-up or if he was finishing third. I can't remember. Lap 28, final lap of the race. My teammate wins. Absolutely dominant performance from him, to be fair to him. And we see Wesker's in DRS there, but he's within DRS of Fox. So I'm thinking, this hasn't worked out, I'm afraid. My tyres just kind of dropped off near the end here as well. So we'll obviously just keep going, but long straight. And then those two get into some afters. I think Fox moved over and accidentally broke Wesker's wing. I'm going to go down the inside here. The move opened up late. The speed difference was there. A little bit of contact. I had to save my ERS because I knew there would be one more opportunity on the switchback here. I could see his wing was damaged. So, boom. Go through and nab him at the line. That was very satisfying. And a P11. It's second result of the season outside the top 10, but very much won by my own creation. So, I just wanted to run on sauce and hope for a safety car, and it didn't come. But my teammate won, and that secured us second in the standings. So, yeah, very happy with that. Dylan got himself a second place, so fair play to him. That's been coming for a while. Hoping he can do that next season as well. Oops. But let's look at these standings then to finish off. Two McLaren boys finished first and second, to be expected. I finished fifth behind, I finished behind Ox there. I could have probably finished fourth if I chose a better strategy for myself, but look, He won 4 races. He probably deserved to finish in fourth. You know, he tied Lynx for race wins on the season. Lynx won the championship. Now Lynx had 7 podiums or so. So that kind of, you know, obviously puts pay to that. And Ox had 4 DNFs, which obviously derailed his any campaign he would have wanted for winning the title. But look, it was a really strong season. Some shitter results there too in France and China there to finish, but overall, I was really happy with the consistency. And again, my consistency is based on other people's inconsistencies. So, kind of the results kind of fluctuate. The pace is what but I just pick up the pieces is the main thing really. Constructors really we finished ahead of Alfa Romeo by 2 points. Really satisfying to beat Dutch and Tom there for third. It was really, really satisfying to do that. So very, very, very happy to do that. Kind of just builds on, you know, I was the superior driver in the when we won the constructors for Renault. So yeah, it was nice to get that one up on Tom then as well to finish the season ahead. Obviously, both our teammates did the heavy lift. Well, actually, his teammate did the heavy lifting. Mine only beat me by 4 points. So you know what? I flipping earned my I flipping earned that. So yeah, there you go. So that's it then. That was season 17 or whatever it was, 16, 17 of FTRL. I think it was 17. It was pretty good. Strong, good results. Didn't get a podium this time for the first time in FTRL in the season. You know, Singapore was close, Austria close as well. I really don't think there is an opportunity for a podium though. Like I maximized what I could really for the results that were there, and that's all I can do. So yeah, that's going to do it. Hopefully there's a better calendar coming for FTRL next season. This one was pretty rough, going to be honest. It was a pretty rough calendar. So I do have idea who my teammate's going to be. I know what team I'm going to be driving for. But this next season, FTRL kicks off the 23rd of November. So in the meantime, there's going to be TTML, which starts Thursday the 11th. So yeah, that'll be fun. Starting off with Portugal, which is not fun. But yeah, thanks for watching. And until next time.